mask mandate. Local industry projections indicate another major oil price hike next week as global cost of fuel continue to soar. And in the NBA, the Golden State Warriors battle past the Boston Celtics to level the NBA Finals series at 2-2. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Riza Diaz. We begin the newscast with the Health Department recording an uptick in COVID-19 cases in Metro Manila anew. But it says this is still not a cause for concern yet. In a public briefing, DOH Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergere noted that the number of hospital admissions, as well as critical and severe cases in the region, remain low. These are the reasons why NCR is still at low-risk classification despite the slight rise in cases.
Sa ngayon, nakikita natin na sa low risk pa naman tayo. Ibig sabihin, itong mga kaso natin na hindi po nasusustain ang pagtaas na tuloy-tuloy. Hindi pa po siya ganun ka-significant.
Meanwhile, Vergere emphasized that there has to be only one protocol that LGUs should follow on mask mandate. This as Cebu province has made mask wearing optional outdoors. Cebu Police, meanwhile, insisted on its mandatory use and warned residents against complacency.
Kailangan po lahat ng local governments, iisa lang ang protocol na susundin natin. Kailangan sabay-sabay tayo at magtulong-tulong so that lahat tayo, mapupunta tayo at maaatin natin yung new normal. Dadating tayo dun sa time na mawawala na rin ang face mask, but we need to manage the cases muna sa ngayon.
Cebu Governor Gwen Garcia stands by her order to lift the mandatory use of face masks outdoor despite warning from the national government. Gemma Vansenia with a story.
Less than 24 hours after Cebu Governor Gwendolyn Garcia issued an executive order making the wearing of masks optional, some Cebuanos in the downtown area are already enjoying the outdoors maskless, even in crowded places. But some are not letting their guards down just yet.
Hindi pa rin dapat magpakampante kasi ang daming tao rito. Hindi maiwasang may bumahin. Paikot-ikot lang ang virus. For safety pa rin talaga. Yung pinapatupad ni Governor na pag open air, pwedeng walang mask. Siguro dadami ang foreign tourist. Malaking tulong sa amin kapag may mga turista.
In Governor Garcia's order, only those with symptoms and those in closed and air-conditioned spaces will be required to wear face masks. But the Interior Department is rejecting Garcia's order, citing that the country still implements IATF guidelines including the wearing of masks. In a statement, the DILG said the police may even arrest violators in Cebu, but Garcia is standing by her directive.
Self-anointed authorities enjoyed such dictatorial tendencies will finally realize that people are sick and tired of all of these restrictions that have reached a point of ridiculousness and idiocy.
Health officials from Region 7 are backing the provincial government's order. Even the Octa Research Group thinks this is a reasonable move.
Reasonable within the context na mababa yung cases sa Cebu. Even right now, we're not seeing an uptick yet sa Cebu. Outdoors naman yung hindi mandatory. Even sa mga ibang areas, even dito sa NCR locally, pag nasa outdoors ako, parang mga hindi masyadong susot ang face mask or hindi maayos yung pagkasot ng face mask.
But as for Cebu City Mayor Mike Rama, they would still have to consult with other agencies before completely adapting the policy. For News 5, Gemma Vansenia, we are One News.
In other news, another big-time oil price hike is in the offing. Unioil projects that prices of diesel would increase by up to 4 pesos and 50 centavos per liter. Gasoline prices are likewise expected to rise by up to 1 peso and 60 centavos. Global experts noted that the oil industry continued on its turbulent course last week, and this as international benchmark Brent crude had been roughly steady at a high of $122 per barrel. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The Golden State Warriors have tied the NBA Finals series at 2 games apiece after stealing Game 4 from the Boston Celtics, 107-97. Steph Curry took over for Golden State, finishing with 43 points. Klay Thompson, meanwhile, added 8 of his 18 points in the fourth quarter, including a three-pointer that gave the Warriors a 95-94 lead they would not relinquish in the final 4 minutes. The series now heads back to the Bay Area for Game 5 on Tuesday. Canadian pop star Justin Bieber has canceled some of his upcoming performances after a virus left half of his face paralyzed. In an Instagram video, Bieber shared a health update and revealed that he has been diagnosed with Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, which affected nerves in his ear and face. He also said that he has been suffering from a, quote, pretty serious case. With this, he already canceled some of his upcoming shows, but assured fans that he is doing facial exercises to recover. Recall that the singer has recently announced Manila as part of his Justice World Tour. Airline tickets are becoming more and more expensive as oil prices continue to surge. Let's watch this video by Bloomberg.
People are back to planning holidays again, but there is one question on everyone's minds. Why are airline tickets so expensive? Airlines have not really brought back all of their giant jets like the Airbus A380s because they're still not confident enough that this reopening the demand environment is real and here to stay. That essentially means that there are fewer seats between point A and B compared with pre-pandemic levels. On top of that, some of the airlines like Hong Kong's Cathay Pacific are hardly flying any international flights. British Airways, for example, doesn't even fly to Hong Kong anymore. That's pushing up prices. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has pushed up global oil prices, and oil constitutes a large part of airlines' expenses. It's as much as close to 40% now for an airline, compared with less than 30% before the pandemic. And airlines have no option but to pass them on in the form of higher ticket charges. A revenge traveler is someone who has waited for more than 2 years to fly to go to his favorite destination but couldn't manage to, and he is willing to splurge up as much as an airline wants. Airlines and airports have fired hundreds of thousands of people that included pilots, cabin crew, and baggage handlers. Now airlines and airports suddenly find that they can't hire back those people very swiftly because they either have found alternate carriers or they just don't want to work at the airport. That means delayed flights, cancelled flights, and a lot of complications for airlines. Higher prices give airlines an opportunity to recoup some of the losses. Airlines lost a combined $200 billion in the 3 years to 2022, and now high prices give them some sort of a cushion. But the big question is how long this fair environment will stay. That's anybody's guess. If supply meets demand, if all the aircraft are back in the air, fuel prices are stabilized, then a high fare environment may not stay forever.
For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.